All right, Levi, here. I'm gonna break this video down for you. Not the entire thing, right? So just like your initial drive phase coming off the line of your 40-yard sprint, okay? So I'm gonna put this video up right here, all right? And as I look through this, when you watch, it goes really slow. So your initial impact on your right foot, okay, is outside of the center line. And then you have to push back across your body again to reconnect your right foot to the ground to kind of correct your course. Okay, so still again here, you see the right foot impacts outside your frontal plane, and then your right leg has to impact on the other side. Sorry, so your left leg first, then your right leg. But as you see from the red line that I put here on the screen, right after this step, that's the center, and then your left foot, right? So we want all of your steps to be moving forward, okay? So when you hit that first step, your toe drag was perfect, right? I can literally see the grass basically move under your toe. You're as low as you needed to be there, so that was fantastic, that drive. I would shorten that step, maybe 3 to 4 inches. Try to make the initial contact point maybe just in front of the ball of where your right foot was, okay? So, and then beyond that is you were dead in line, and then when you went to impact, you pushed out. And I know that you're pushing out like that to try to help generate power through your legs, but we can generate more power keeping that thing in line, putting it down straight in front and driving through. If you watch your dad's start right next door to you, his first leg comes out in front. The only thing that's wrong with Mark's is his initial drive step was short. He could lengthen his 3 to 4 inches and he'd get more drive into his right leg. Yours is a little bit long, and then you push it outside of that center plane. All right, so you want to drive through so you can pull straight back through, okay, and continue on forward, because it takes you about 2.5 steps here before you're back moving in a straight line directly forward. So after the first, you rebound through the second. About halfway through there, your body's upright and you're already looking up, right? So your head also, Levi, comes up at about 1.5 steps. So I want you to keep that head down, looking at the ground and your toes for the first at least 3 steps of that movement, and then look up. So as you see your dad, by the time he hit his 3rd step here, his head comes up. So he has 1, 2, and then his 3rd step hits, bang, heads up, right? So let's replicate that. Not exactly like your dad, because I think you can take him, right? And you probably would have beat him if he would have went all the way through this. However, his mechanics are fantastic. The only issue is his first step was a little short, and I would have put his toe a little closer to the grass. Everything with you is great from there. Awesome toe drag, good drive step, shorten it so you don't get too far in front of your body, and then stay in line. So when that foot comes up, that's what that A step is, right? That clawing back through, that's what that is. So you drag that toe, plant it straight down underneath you, and then another A step with the right foot, bang, explode through, okay? So that's what we're gonna work on next class. Like, so on Monday, when we hit, we're gonna start that initial 3-step launch phase, or the drive phase, and beyond that, we're gonna work on acceleration phase, and then your stride, right? So we're gonna figure out where your stride is, because you should have a different cadence accelerating versus driving through the finish of the race, right? So you can extend your stride under power, generate more forward momentum, accelerate through the finish line as opposed to fading off, because you just kind of lose RPMs when you keep your strides tight. Anyway, we're gonna work on that stuff on Monday, and have a great rest of your weekend.